Hello guys, so I want to make this quick video on the rules of money, right? There are 10 simple rules that every one of us should follow to become better with our money, right? Better in managing our money, better with spending our money, better with saving, better with investing, right? So I really wanted to make this video so that everyone like starts following at least one or two rules or ideas from this conversation, right? So yeah, let's get started. So the first and key idea is spend less than you earn. It's as simple as that, right? Spending lesser than you're earning is like one of the easiest ways of saving money, right? Let's say if you're getting 100 rupees or 200 rupees as your monthly income, you try and save at least 20% of it, right? You get 1000 rupee and you spend 200 rupees out of it, right? So the more you save the better it is, but still have a set number like 20%, right? At the end of the month, at the beginning of the month only, you'll decide that I'm going to save 200 rupees out of my 1000 rupees, right? So you don't have any confusion going forward. If you don't have money for any of the other things later in the month, you wait, or if it is 100% emergency, you would take it from your savings. If it is not an emergency, and if it is not an emergency, you just leave as it is and go for the next month, right? You can plan your purchases for the next month, right? Yeah, so this is one. Spend less than you earn. Next, build an emergency fund. This is like one of the most overlooked, downlooked topics, right? Most people don't even care about an emergency fund, but it is like very, very important. Let's say a recession hits, or something like COVID happens. Why do you think like a lot of people started suffering during COVID? The reason is like they don't have any savings. They did not like foresee any risk or something, so they never cared to build an emergency fund. All they thought was, why keep money sitting idle? Why should I keep money idle in my bank account or something like that, right? But it will help. It will definitely help. You should have at least like 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses, right? 3 months is okay, 6 months is good, right? So try to have at least 3 months of monthly expenses as your emergency fund. This is like key, very, very important. Next, you'll have to pay your debts or loans or whatever, right? Whatever high interest, low interest, you can think about it. But any interest that you're giving to someone else is a high interest as per me. So try to fix or try to finish your interest or try to pay your debts as soon as possible. The sooner you pay it, the lesser burden that you will have, right? The sooner you pay it, the more you can save, more you can invest, more you can grow. So, I mean, buying debt itself is like highly discouraged. But let's say if it is an urgent, or it is an unforeseen situation that you had to do this purchase, at that time you can get a debt just for the sake of buying a home or car or a bike or something like that. If you start getting debt, then it is going to be difficult. I mean, yeah. Let's say if you're buying a house that is worth some 50 lakhs, right? Make sure you at least have like 60% of your full payment. Let's say 50 lakhs is your home. You should make sure that you have 30 lakhs with you in cash, right? If you don't have 30 lakhs at cash with cash, so that means you are not still eligible to buy that home, right? 60% cash is a must. So yeah, this will make sure that you get only as much as you need, and not just because someone else is giving you like 50 lakhs, you don't go and prefer it, right? So yeah. Next, live below your means. This sounds in tune with your first point, right? Live below your means. Like a lot of people, I've personally seen is like, once their salary grows, their lifestyle changes totally. They start buying bigger cars, they start going to better hotels, they start going to better destinations, bigger destinations, costlier destinations. Their phone changes, their laptop changes, all those things, their smartwatch changes, everything. Their lifestyle completely changes. But if you start doing that, you'll end up chasing the wrong thing, right? That is not the way for your financial freedom, or even living a peaceful life, or living having a good saving, right? That is going to hurt all your future plans, right? So it is always better to live below your means. Even if your income grows 10x, let's say you're getting 10,000 rupees this month, from next month you're going to get 1 lakh rupees. Even if it goes 10x, you should always not change your lifestyle 10x. Try to keep it max 2x, 1x, right? Yeah. So the fifth point is like never make an impulse purchase, right? A lot of times nowadays, I'm saying like Amazon, Flipkart, whatever it is, right? These guys are pushing ads like crazy, making you to buy this, these things, that thing, lowest price, 50% off, 60% off, whatever. Don't buy into any of those stuff, right? They'll try to push you as much as possible, but yeah, it's better to not have those apps, or try to have an ad blocker in your system, so that you don't get those impulsive ads. First of all, see, ads are the entry point to making you buy a particular thing, right? It stays in your mind subconsciously. Once you stop seeing ads altogether, you'll not you'll not think about these unnecessary things, right? Yeah. So this is about that. Next, so auto save some money on your payday, right? When you get your paycheck, make sure that you have some rules set in your bank account, so that it automatically debits x amount of money and puts it in your in a different account, or in a recurring deposit, or in a fixed deposit, whatever it is, right? Let's say you're getting 20,000 per month, so you can start with 10%, right? You take 10% of that amount, 2,000. You set rules that it automatically gets moved to a different account and you forget about it, right? Yeah, try that. You'll actually notice that after a year or something, you'll have so much money sitting in your another bank account that you have not even noticed, right? After that, you can start investing that money, or you can grow that money in some other way, or if you want to make a purchase, you can use that money as well, because you've worked for 12 months or 6 months or whatever to make that purchase, which is a good habit, instead of buying it in an impulsive way, right? Yeah. So the second thing is like you'll have to invest whenever you once you have followed all the above previous 6 points, right? You would have at least gained at least three of the previous 6 points. You would have gained some knowledge on how to save, how to like grow your money, all those things. You'll truly understand what money can do for you, right? Once you have that understanding, you can start investing, you can start saving, right? You can start with least riskier things like fixed deposit, which gives you like 7% returns. And then once you're comfortable with fixed deposits, you can go into mutual funds. And once you're feeling that you will have to take the next step, you've already done the study, you've already learned about equity markets, all those things, you can directly go to stocks, right? Yeah. So it must be progressive. Don't directly jump into stocks. Don't directly like buy on your friend's call, or someone your one of your uncles would have told, like, this share is trading at a discount, buy it at this time, all those things. Never buy into any of those thoughts, right? Do your analysis and then buy, right? This is not an advice, this is a tip, right? The next key point is like investing in yourself, educating yourself, right? The return that you would get on investing and educating yourself is simply unmeasurable, right? You cannot actually measure it. Your income, once you start investing in yourself, once you start educating yourself, your income will compound, your clarity in thinking will compound, your decisions making ability will compound, all those things. Those changes you will not see immediately, but once you start investing in yourself, educating yourself, over a period of time, you'll notice all those changes, right? Even your parents or your colleagues would really notice it from yourself, and they would appreciate you on that, or compliment you on that, right? Yeah, this is one of the most important points. Once you have your fix your leaks in your financial management, you start saving some money. Once you start saving some money, you start investing it in stocks and in yourself, right? Yes. Right, this is another key point. So let's say a typical person goes to work in India around the age of 24, 25, right? Once you get into your first job, start saving money as discussed earlier, and try investing, right? Start saving and try investing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not pushing you to start saving and investing, to start saving and investing both together. That might be difficult for a lot of people. So start saving 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, whatever it is, and try investing. Okay, the earlier you invest, the better it is. The right side you are seeing a chart wherein a person starts investing at 25 age, and there are two other people that start investing in a different age, right? So see, Susan invests $5,000 annually between ages 25 to 35. In total, she invests 50,000. Bill invests 5,000 between 35 and 65. In total, he invests like 1,50,000. Green line, right? This green line. And Chris invests 5,000 annually between 25 to 65, and total investment is like $200,000. This is your Chris, right? So at the end of 65, uh, all of them have like invested till 65, but Chris has started at 25, Bill started at 35, and Susan started at 25 and ended at 35, right? So yeah, at the end of 65, the growth is measured, and you can very well see that Chris invested the same amount, 5,000, but for a longer horizon, right? 40 years. He invested 200,000. He made up 1.1 billion, 1.15 billion, right? These guys invested, for example, Bill invested close to 2,200,000, but the returns he got was mediocre, like it's less than half. So yeah, the earlier you start, the better it is, right? So this is the last point, right? Think about all the earlier 9 points and start with only three, right? You don't have to follow all the nine. That is simply not possible, right? Take the most easiest 3 points, right? Take three easiest points, start following it. Once you master those three, take the next set of three easiest points. Once that is also under control, uh, you jump on to the next three, right? Once you mastered all the previous nine, you'll be in a good position, right? You'll have a lot of money to save, a lot of money to invest, a lot of ideas to grow. Your clarity will improve, your thinking ability would improve, and it's all going to be good from there for you. So yeah, thank you. This is all about this video. We'll meet in our next video.